galaxy could be at risk. We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction. It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Someone's trying to jump our squall. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. No one's getting through. Hey, there you are! We've got company! Opening fire! Take that guy down, huh? Fall back! You're gonna pay for that!
It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look. You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
Says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive. And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home source generation. You completely customize the look and layout. There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this. And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system. From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems. Over 1,000 planets, all open for you to explore. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years. But it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world. It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go, it's not ours, it's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. We also have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person, and you can play it in first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected. We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is
What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Our eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
Not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
Make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee. And adventures for you to uncover. What is now known throughout the Solar System
shall be made dust in time.
A slice of humanity.
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be.
It's all we let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth setting, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory, and start you off is gonna come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant, talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! Is it really, really you? I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
Very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my God!
But because I had chosen a trait that made me the same religion as them, I was able to get by without any issues.
But mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. There will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story.
Off we go to another adventure.
Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills. Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
It lets you mind control aliens.
I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. Slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them.
Take him down! Move, move, move! You're gonna pay for that! Damn it!
Our way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. Dangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. The alleys of a city or the vastness of space.
You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running. Sell and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields. Here you can change anything from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
I make them look like animals.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
For me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts and their unique skills. And now, let's take to the sky.
You should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. Not just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Before you can make a jump. Weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target. After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. By docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship. Control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport. Adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Tick battleship, like the UC Vigilance, or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the star. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. Take over ships, I'm gonna board ships, I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for...
Might be looking for a little human connection.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Ones you discover on your own.
Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human.
It's in our random encounter, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a miss and just setting you free.
In every one of our games, the freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think about itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environment.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
It's completely up to you, whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out, produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moved through the atmosphere, our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more
spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat mod harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. Players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of like what's fun for the player.
Our combat. It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than
when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. And boost packs are excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat.
Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge, backwards, and offer a more stable shooting experience.
These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage. With your own two fists, or you like more compact. And wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
My favorite part is
you spent all this time building your ship and
You make that jump.